Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I was like, who are the water signs for a second? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. How you guys doing? If you're new to my channel, hi. I pray before each and every one of my readings so that way my energy is protected, your energy is protected as well. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning and trust me with your energy. I greatly appreciate it. Water signs, when I was coming into your reading, some of y'all are really like intuitive or like you have a feeling like you can feel like I don't know what it's called, what clair it is, but whoever wants to do it, you don't have to. But if you watch this and you've seen a different moonology or moon phase deck, let me know in the comments. Because I was just looking at this deck and I was like, man, I want a new moon phase deck. But do I really want to go look for it? And I want to know, I'm like, what do the water signs know? You could be a Cancer or have a Cancer placement somewhere. Something about that. You also could have been born on a waning moon as well. Take time to breathe out. Well, anyhow, we have a full moon in Leo coming up tomorrow, water signs. And it peaks tomorrow at 8:53 Eastern Standard Time in the morning, right? So, in the full moon in Leo, it's really special for you guys. It's a chance for you to release who you thought you were in the last timeline. In the last, before the age of Aquarius hit, and it peaked. It peaked last year in March, but it started in 2023, but it peaked last year in March. Who was that version of you? What about that version of you do you want to release? And what do you want to welcome in is what this full moon in Leo is all about. So let's go ahead and get into your reading, water signs, and get deeper for you. Great God in heaven, please allow me to tap into the element of water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Any messages that they're needing, any guidance that they're seeking today. Please allow me to relay these messages to them as accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect my energy during this reading, protect their energy as well. And please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you, amen, and ashe. We're going to start off with the Moonology card. Even though we're in a full moon in Leo, let's see what energy you're radiating out of. All right, let's see. Ooh. Okay. You guys pull full moon and Sagittarius energy. Look at the bigger picture. Okay. So some of you, they want you to look at the whole perspective of something. There's something you're not paying attention to, you're not seeing that you could go. It's like some of you may be stuck on, it has to be this title. It has to be this thing. But there's such a big, broader aspect to something you're trying to go after that you're missing. And then also you pulled the waxing moon. Your energy is gaining momentum. So it's like you're getting closer. You're almost there. You're almost there. You're almost there. Is the energy that you're pulling. I'm going to go ahead and start off with Cancer and see what is it that Cancer needs to release in this full moon in Leo energy. What is it that Cancer needs? Cheese and flipping A rice, bro. Almost lost the deck. Sorry. What is it that Cancer needs to release? Oh, my goodness. My word. All right. So dramatic. You got the Hangman, the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you hesitating to take that new step. Page of Cups. Ooh, Strength card. Some of you have a child. What is this about? Discipline. Either some of you have a child, it's like you're not sure how to discipline them in this new cycle, because like how you discipline them as a young child, and so how they became a teenager or they're becoming a teenager, it's like how do you change that? What do you do different? Do you stop discipline? It's like you're at a standstill. If you don't have a child, this is the child within you. How do you discipline yourself in this new phase? Because the discipline and how you were working in the last phase of your life, some of you could be in your 30s, because you know the first phase of your life is like from age 0 to 37. So some of you could be coming to that 38 phase or something like that, or you're in the 30s, and it's like, how do you discipline yourself? How do you refeed your body? How do you retreat your body? How do you retreat your sleep patterns? How do you retreat how you read, how you study, how you talk to people? How do you reteach, reparent yourself? And a lot of you are at a standstill here. of how to do it. So what do they want you to do? What do they want you to do? King of Cups, the Sun, Three of Wands, Five of Wands. So they want you to go back and look at what are the things that you did in your past that you became obsessed with, but it was a mistake. It was a failure. What did you fail at? Because there's something that you may have failed at or you tried in your past, possibly the last 5 years, 3 to 5 years, that you failed at, that you're going to have a chance to do again. But how are you going to do it differently? What would you have changed about yourself or how you reacted to a certain situation? Because some of you acted out of emotions, and now you know how to act out of, how to think about what the emotions you're feeling and how to actually play it out. So how would you do it differently when it comes up in this timeline? Okay, this is what they're asking you, because there's something that's going to repeat, but you have a chance to do it differently because you have a chance to tame yourself and tame the beast within and to act differently here to an emotional situation that's coming up. All right, let's move on. Pisces. Oh, Pisces, y'all was running rapid these last couple of months in the ethers with that Neptune energy. Oh my goodness, y'all getting on my nerve. You're still sitting there messing with Saturn on, making people go cuckoo, cuckoo, seeing things they're not supposed to see, and then actually acting on the things that they don't see and thinking that it's right when it's not. Not saying that it's actually you doing this. The energy of Neptune, Pisces energy, not necessarily you. Be mindful of overstepping what you, because you feel as though something's right, but it's not actually written in stone. Because that's going to get you, some of y'all going to write a check that your ass can't cash. Be careful. Yeah. Yep. Three of Swords. Y'all got the Three of Swords. Five of Cups. I'm telling you. So Pisces, some of you guys need to release being impulsive on this temperance. Yeah. Because some of you guys are acting off of impulse and you think it's like an intuitive hit, and it actually could be paranoia. Or it's like the Page of Cups here crossing this Three of Wands and the Knight of Wands. This is like you, not saying that your spiritual gift, your crown chakra is not fully developed, but a lot of times when you get downloads, sometimes what we're paying attention to in our intuition is not our intuition, it's paranoia and it's fear. And you may be acting out of paranoia and fear and not actually deciphering the message that you're getting. You're just acting right away. This is like someone waking up from a dream, and let's say your dream was symbolic, and in the dream it was your cat chasing you in the house with a baseball bag. Next thing you know, you wake up and you're like, I'm getting rid of this cat. And the dream was actually symbolic of the cat is there to protect you of a robber, and the robber tried to get in, but they noticed you had an animal, so the cat was actually a protector and not your harmer. You know what I mean? Like, it's something like that that you guys need to make sure that you're deciphering carefully here. Take your time. Be patient with yourself with this temperance being here. That's what's assisting you in this transition, because if not, like I told you, some of y'all going to write a check that your ass can't cash because you have the Three of Swords here. This is learning the lesson in a hard way and getting bad results from the lesson you had to learn. You'll move on from it, but you're going to go through some shit because of your actions is what this represents. Okay, so be mindful of that, Pisces. Dang, I did the same thing in the air signs reading. Okay, let's move on to Scorpio. I almost wanted to make the ooh ghost sound. Well, I just did it when I went to Scorpio. Some of y'all see ghosts? You seeing stuff? What's going on with you, Scorpio? What's going on with Scorpio at this time? What is this new obsession you have? Some of y'all have an obsession to healing. Hey, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that, but it's like, yeah. Strength card, Five of Pentacles. Don't beat yourself up too bad, Scorpio, if you fall off the wagon. Yep. You about to eat yourself up, man. All right. So, Scorpio, some of y'all have been so self-disciplined, and some of you, it's like you may fall off the wagon for a day or two. So let's just say you've been doing really good eating your fruits, your vegetables, getting your protein in and all this. Next thing you know, somebody offers you, hey, you want to go to this restaurant. The restaurant ain't got none of the options that you usually eat because you've been eating at home. It is okay. Some of you are going to beat yourself up so bad. Like, don't make it, because it's like when you do that, you're almost questioning what you asked for, which was self-discipline and focus. And for you to be so focused, it wasn't necessarily that you being invited to a restaurant was a test to you. Sometimes it's okay to just have a moment of fun, a moment of pleasure, or let's just say it's not even a restaurant. Let's just say it's like you buying yourself a new, like you at the store, you go to the a flea market or something, and you went with someone else. You had no plans on buying something. However, you go in the flea market and there's an item that you were thinking about buying, but you're like, oh no, I'm on a budget. This is that. This and that. Oh, if I do this, it's going to set me back. Is it going to set you back? Or are you not giving yourself credit to the self-discipline and that you already had, and the saving that you already had, and that you know, okay, I set this to the side for a simple pleasure. But it's like it's almost like that's like you setting money to the side for a simple pleasure, but then when it's time for you to actually do the simple pleasure, you feel guilty even though you set the money to the side for it, and so you beat yourself up. Be mindful of doing that. You need to let that go. Okay? Like, I don't know who needs to hear this. You've done well. You've done well. Now, this doesn't mean like if your simple pleasure from the past was something that's going to get you back addicted, don't do that. If you don't have that self-control. But whoever I'm talking to, you have so much self-control that you actually plan out if you did mess up. So when you do mess up, you're going to get right back on track. And it's not even a mess up. It's like a simple pleasure. So some of y'all need to give yourself some grace. All right. But water signs, that's been your reading for your weekly check-in. Check. I hope that helped you. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, leaving your comments. Let me know your story in the comments. You guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected. If you like to book a personal reading, the information to do so is down in the description box below. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.